It's Friday, July 4th. Happy 4th of July, everyone. And today, I'm just wondering why sports fans continue to suck down the garbage that boxer Jake Paul keeps feeding them.
And now, a word from our title sponsor.
Eyeing retirement? We aim to turn your nest egg into a paycheck with half the amount you've been led to believe. Fluent Financial combines in-house portfolio design risk management with income-generating investments designed to aid your financial independence. Our goal is to develop an effective portfolio strategy to help you retire sooner and have a better lifestyle. Fluent Financial can also implement a program that allows business owners to install a cash balance plan, which may potentially reduce income tax payments. You've worked hard to become successful. Let us help develop an effective portfolio strategy that works for you. Learn more today about Fluent Financial. Retire sooner, better lifestyle. For more information or to schedule a meeting, visit fluentfinancial.com or call 972-852-4800.
Jake Paul is a YouTube influencer turned boxer, a self-promoting boxer. I wonder if that's what he puts on his IRS return, YouTube influencer. But I digress. Last Saturday night, Paul, with ease, dispatched former star champion fighter Julio Cesar Chavez Jr., who was past his prime early in the last Trump administration. It's another in a string of Paul bouts against has-beens. Chavez's last title fight was 10 years ago. He used to be a remarkable fighter. He started his career with a record of 48-1-1. This guy was incredible. He's now 6-6 in his last 12 fights, spread out over the last 10 years, during which he's battled a drug addiction and in January of last year entered rehab after being arrested. Chavez is a former middleweight champion. Middleweights fight at no more than 160 pounds. At the weigh-in for the bout last week against Paul, Chavez weighed 198.5 pounds, and then, just a couple of days later, entered the ring at 213.5 pounds. That's right. He gained water weight back, 15 pounds of it, in just a couple of days. But you must hand it to Paul. He's found a wonderful scheme. Fight old guys who years ago had a big, very good name in boxing. And he gets millions and millions and millions of dollars to do it, just as he did last Saturday. Thousands and thousands poured in and paid incredible prices to watch this debacle as Paul continued to build his fraudulent boxing resume by beating up 39-year-old Chavez, who agreed to such a fight just because he would get a 7-figure payoff. Paul did the very same thing last summer in Texas. He beat up 58-year-old Mike Tyson, who looked more like he belonged on a ventilator rather than in front of, wait for it, 70,002 plus fleeced attendees at AT&T Stadium. Cowboys' only hope they can get the lingering stench out of the stadium before this season begins. But now, Paul is suddenly the 14th ranked cruiserweight in the world. But boxing will rank anybody. Somehow, even though Chavez is 10 years past his prime, he was the number 5 rated in the world entering the bout on Saturday. Paul now is 14th, the 14th rated cruiserweight, though I suspect a couple of guys rated just in front of him are dead. Paul hunts for his next fight, whoever that'll be against. But Chavez has much bigger problems than his Saturday night loss. Yesterday, in L.A., ICE arrested Chavez. He will be deported back to Mexico, where he faces a major active arrest warrant on charges of involvement with the Sinaloa drug cartel. They're bad people. And trafficking in illegal firearms, ammunition, and explosives. Whoa. Sounds like Chavez's next fight may be in one of those luxurious Mexican jails where he won't be paid a cent for the fight. Somehow, though, we've got to admire Paul for his scheme. He's gotten filthy rich, beating up former champs who are now nothing more than old tomato cans. But sports fans have only themselves to blame for these pathetic spectacles. For some reason, they keep paying and paying huge ticket prices to watch this junk. It's like some very bad restaurant that serves terrible food, and everybody knows the restaurant serves terrible food. They should go out of business quickly. But as long as people keep showing up and gorging themselves on such garbage, that restaurant owner does nothing but laugh all the way to the bank. What do you want from your favorite restaurant? Fantastic personal service, a cheery, welcoming, spotless atmosphere, and, of course, great food. The primest of beef, wagyu and lamb, incredibly fresh seafood, lobster, salmon, shrimp. Hall of Fame food from a Hall of Fame restaurant. 2 locations of Bob's Steak and Chop House, the original Bob's on Lemon Avenue, and the gorgeous new Bob's at Craig Ranch, McKinney.
Today's episode has been brought to you by Fluent Financial, Retire Earlier, Live Better, and by Bob's Steak and Chop House on Lemon in Dallas and in Craig Ranch in McKinney. Bob's, a Dallas tradition for more than 30 years.
If you've enjoyed Just Wondering, please hit follow, and a fresh new episode will land in your mailbox early every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday morning. Should you know a sports fan who might like our work, please share our contact information with that person. Just Wondering is technically directed by my wife Mary, who is also occasionally a talent on the show. It's produced by Mike Matern, edited and posted by Ashley Bullington. Thanks for listening to today's episode of Just Wondering. I'm Norm Hitzges, and know that every day I'll be just wondering about something.
And I'm Mary Hitzges, and I'll just be wondering too.
This is a Stolen Water Media production.